Hey guys, Mixed Media Girl here. In this video, I will be doing a resin pour vase with a matching bowl. But in this video, I'm going to focus on what not to do when doing a resin pour on a vase. And I'm going to cover the most common issue I've seen people have, which is coming out with a very transparent vase. Now, as a note, if you would like a transparent vase, there's absolutely nothing wrong with doing this technique. But this video is here to help those who are going for an opaque vase with some more contrast and some bolder colors. So the biggest issue I've seen people have is they are using transparent colors. And I'm going to just quickly define transparent and opaque in a very simple manner. Basically, transparent means you can see through it. Opaque means you cannot. So a window would be transparent, a wall would be opaque, and then there's different levels of this, like a frosted window would be semi-transparent, but it's still transparent. So micas are what people tend to use, and those are all transparent. There are no opaque micas that I know of. So if you're only using mica powders, your vase is going to come out very transparent. One other issue that I want to cover really quick, basic color theory, is if you're using colors of all the same value. So you see these scales here, and I've circled the middle. These are all the same value. And then here is the same scale with different circles from light to dark. These are different color values. So if you're using colors that are all the same value, so they're all in kind of the center of that scale, they're going to blend a lot more and you're not going to get contrast. So not only do you want to use at least one opaque color, you also want to add some contrast in there. For this project here, I'm using 4 different mica powders that are all around the same color value. So there's no contrast here, and I'm not using any opaque colors. And just for reference, the colors that I'm using are all polycolor micas. I am using purple, gold, dark red, and fuchsia. Now, one other issue that you might have, but probably honestly less common, is you might be overheating it. So here I'm torching it several times, I think 4 to be exact, and that is going to cause those colors to blend and to run off the vase. But the biggest issue that I have here is that my colors are all transparent, so it wouldn't really matter if I torched it or not. The vase is going to still come out very transparent. So, in conclusion, make sure that you use at least one opaque color. You can also use some micas, that's not a problem, but you need at least one opaque color in there or all opaque colors. In every single other video that I have done, I have used at least one opaque color, and I do go over all of the materials in every video. So what I like to use is the Alumilite white resin dye. And that is a nice opaque color. You could also use resin pastes, and there are other dyes that would be opaque as well. I did use Mixed Media Girl Artist resin for this project, and I used around 12 ounces. And I left my resin in the mold for about 6 hours, and then I took it out when it was not sticky at all, but very flexible, and that's when I molded into a bowl. Now this length may change for you depending on the resin you're using and the temperature of your workspace. For me, it's about 6 hours, and then I mold it into a plastic bowl, and that's going to make my bowl. There's one thing I did do that was not on the video because I honestly forgot to record it, and that is I pre-painted the center of my mold with some yellow mica. So that's what you see there. It's just gorgeous. And then I let it cure overnight and take it out of the bowl. So honestly, I think doing it this way got me a very transparent vase, but the bowl is just gorgeous. I actually love how blended it is. And I think this is a great way to make a really pretty bowl. And the good news is that the vase is not ruined and no resin is wasted whatsoever because I got this gorgeous bowl out of it. But I do have a very transparent vase. So you can either leave it like this, it's still pretty, I think. Or if you would like, you can always redo it. So either by itself or you can make a second bowl with it. There's not an issue. You don't have to throw it away or anything. Just go ahead and do it again. I really hope that this video helped you guys. Please let me know if you have any questions. and I will see you all next time.